How could God ask that? This type of questions that you could go across and think of it. It made me feel so good about it. I start feeling more that everybody...
Dari Italia, dijantung kota Roma, yang kita kenal sebagai pusat agama Katolik, perjalanan wanita ini untuk menjemput hidayah Allah dimulai. Berawal dari ajakan seorang temannya untuk tur ke Maroko di bulan Ramadan. Di Maroko, Frederica menemukan fakta baru, yaitu berpuasa, yang seingat dia juga ada di agamanya, tapi tidak pernah dipraktekkan dalam keluarganya.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Federica. I am originally Italian from Rome. So it did start when a friend of mine invited me for iftar. So when I went there, so I heard about fasting as well in the past, because Christians as well are supposed to be fasting. And my family never fast as Christians. So it was completely new, the fact that of, the topic, the subject of fasting. Actually, at some point I even felt it was cruel, Let people stay away from food and drink for so many hours, people they work and, under, weather conditions that could be very hot. How could God ask that? This type of questions that you could go across and think of it. When I went there, I found family, I found the gathering, that environment, atmosphere that was great. It made me feel so good about it. I started feeling more that everybody was fasting for the same purpose, which made me feel more into it. So since then, I started thinking, okay, this is so nice. And I've kept on going, maybe 2-3 times more during Ramadan. But I was really fascinated by lots of things I was seeing from the Muslims. I had the Quran at home, and the Quran was on a shelf for maybe a year. I never opened it. And then I opened it one day, and I remember opening and finding Surah Qiyamah. I read Surah Qiyamah on the bit where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that He's going to put us back on with the fingerprints. When I read that, I had goosebumps. I could not believe it. I guess it was the first time I was reading about the proofs, the scientific science that Allah gave us in the Quran. I guess maybe it was the first one. That's why I was really impressed by it. And I read it again, and I said, I have to do my Shahada. That was the time when I really felt that I want to be a Muslim. So that was Ramadan, and there was a Ramadan iftar in our gate, and I was invited to go there by someone, I can't remember. And in there I found Yusuf Est, which is a motivational speaker on YouTube. I found this brother who was told that I was Italian, and I was there. And he said to me, do you want to do your Shahada? And when I've done it there, I was happy. I felt Muslim by heart.